It's time for the Douglas Coleman Show. Mr. Smooth and Savvy is joined by guests from all walks of life. From the entertainment industry to authors to political and social commentators. The famous and not so famous. The controversial and the light and fluffy. We have it all. Now, here is Douglas Coleman.
Hello there, hidey ho. Welcome to the Douglas Coleman Show. It's me, Douglas Coleman. Happy Christmas and Merry New Year and all that stuff. It's 2018, oh my God. What the hell has happened to all the time, huh? Just seems like a couple of days ago I was graduating high school. Anyways, glad Y2K never happened. And now we're up to 2018 and it just keeps going faster and faster. This show is going to be an all-music show because that's, after all, what this show was created for in the very first place over 2 years ago. We've been on 2.5 years now. And the show has morphed into an interview show and a music show with all sorts of interesting guests. So I'd like to take us back to our roots and do an all-music show for the beginning of 2018. We've got 12 songs to play today. We'll do 2 sets of 6 with a short commercial break in between. Some of these are from past guests who have been on the show. And we've got a few new tracks that were submitted from various places, Music X-Ray, and people who just have listened to the show and just sent us an email and said, hey, I got a song. Do you want to play it on the show? First up is a song called Return of the King by Bogdan Zamfir. I don't know if he's related to the pan flute guy or not, but it's kind of a first for us because he's from Romania, and I don't think we've ever had any music artists on the show from Romania, so thank you for submitting, and we're very happy to play your song. The next one up is Smarter Man by George Henderickson. George's music we've played on the show before, and this is another track by him. Followed by Qu'il, soit, fait, ainsi, or That It Be So in English. This one came from Music X-Ray by Cathy Varna. Followed by Father Time by Christine McHoes, and Spell on Me by Martell, Lacey. Thank you for submitting through Music X-Ray. Really appreciate it. We're getting lots of great songs through Music X-Ray. Keep them coming. And then to finish out the set, Outside My Window by the Mistics. And Angelo Rodriguez of the Mistics, we just had on the show a few weeks ago. If you want to check out his interview, it's in the archives on YouTube and Spreaker and TuneIn and iTunes and a bunch of other places. It was a great interview. Was glad to get to talk to Angelo, get to know him a little better. Okay, then a short commercial break, and then the second half of the show is from people that have been on the show before. Just a few of my select favorites. There are a lot of songs that have been played on this show over the years, and it's very difficult to pick just a few, but I can only fit in 6, so these were the 6 that I picked. Mariette by Airport Impressions, followed by Brighter Day by Joe Gande, Silver Horizon by Trey, Pearson, Love Ain't a Prize by Donica Knight, Best Friend by Phillip, Broussard. To finish it off, Long Road to Heaven by Wily Bo Walker. All of the people in the second set have been interviewed on the show, and if you want to check out their interviews, those are all in the archives. We've got over 120 shows in the archives now. So, without further ado, here is Return of the King by Bogdan Zamfir.
In the name of the ville 3 fois sainte, entre amour et crainte, pleurent les âmes persécutées. Le malheur sur les maisons est trop tombé. Le venin tombe en flocons, même en été. Sur le dôme du rocher, au mur des lamentations, qu'il en soit fait ainsi, que ce nouveau jour soit béni. Tous nos enfants nous sont revenus en vie. Et si j'ai de la peine, plantez tout au fond de mon cœur, c'est de voir la haine entre mes frères et les sœurs. David, il y avait Jésus de Nazareth et aussi Mahomet. Sur le mont des Oliviers, sang a coulé. Au parfum d'éternité, couleur laurier. La parole de Dieu, il descend des cieux. Qu'il en soit fait ainsi, que ce nouveau jour soit béni. Tous nos enfants nous sont revenus en vie.
put a spell on me. Isn't fair, can't get it out my head. I breathe it with my air, can't hide my lies. Where did you get this spell? I know it's real, but I feel it control my mind. Release me from yourself. How did you get me here? I see you everywhere. Why? Where did you get this spell? I know you never tell. Makes my heart feel and my eyes blow. You got me lifted off my feet. Put a spell on me.
Saw faces smiling, angels flying, no more crying. Sun of life, always shining, never the night, never the night. Just two golden kings and the angels and their wings. People I knew died before. I saw them coming back to say hello. And how you been? And did you miss me?
You're listening to Mr. Smooth and Savvy right here on The Douglas Coleman Show. We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Go listen, download, and subscribe to The Douglas Coleman Show. It's available at the website douglascolemanmusic.com/DCS. Also on iTunes, Spreaker, and YouTube. The Douglas Coleman Show is an internationally syndicated talk and music show that features fascinating and sometimes famous guests from all aspects of the entertainment industry. The topics can range from light and fluffy to sober and serious. Our focus is on music artists, but we also feature producers, authors, directors, and even promoters. The Douglas Coleman Show. Sometimes chat, sometimes music, always entertaining. Again, it's available today at the website douglascolemanmusic.com/DCS. You can also connect with them on Facebook at Douglas Coleman Show 1, follow on Twitter at Douglas Coleman 3, and you can even find them on TuneIn Radio. Again, that's the Douglas Coleman Show at the website douglascolemanmusic.com/DCS, iTunes, Spreaker, YouTube, and more. Go listen, download, subscribe, and share with your social networks today.
Tired of living in a culture of lies, fake news, and alternative facts? The Pro-Truth Pledge reverses the tide of lies by calling on politicians, and everyone else, to commit to truth-oriented behaviors. The pledge asks signees to commit to 12 behaviors that research in behavioral science shows lead to truthfulness, such as clarifying one's opinions and the facts, citing one's sources, and celebrating people who update their beliefs toward the truth. Private citizens who sign the pledge get the benefit of contributing to a more truth-oriented society. Public figures get more substantive rewards for signing the pledge in the form of positive media and public recognition. The pledge crowdsources the truth by asking volunteers to evaluate the statements of public figures who sign the pledge. Take the pledge, demand that your elected representatives do so, and encourage your friends to take it at protruthpledge.org.
After the loss of my dog Mandy, I had difficulty sleeping. She had been my best friend for years. She slept on the end of my bed, and I found her snoring soothing. It was difficult for me, as I also found little support for my grief. Not being able to sleep was the worst. I decided to create an audiobook to help people like me. Listen to my voice as you drift into a peaceful sleep, taking a journey using your dog's memories, accompanied by rain falling, birds singing, and a waterfall. To get your download, go to Amazon and search Relax by Jane Yates. Thanks to Douglas Coleman for this spot.
Hi there, this is Stuart Epps from the UK, record producer, engineer. You might have heard of me. I've worked with artists from Elton John to Led Zeppelin to Bad Company, Twisted Sister, Robbie Williams, Oasis, many, many great bands and artists in the past and the present and hopefully in the future. But you can work with me as well. You know, all you got to do is get in touch with me on eppsmusicproductions.com. That's EWPSproductionsmusic.com. And I can help you with your productions and with your recordings. A lot of people do home recordings now, which you can only take so far. Maybe they need a bit of professional help. So get in touch with me and we can sort it out. And thanks for Douglas Coleman for giving me this spot. Thanks a lot. Cheers, bye.
DJC Music and DJC Productions are pleased to announce a brand new website. We have started a listing website for radio show hosts as well as potential show guests. This is a meeting site where hosts and guests can come together. Show hosts can list their show and types of guests they're interested in booking. Potential guests can list their talents, bio, accomplishments, or anything they feel makes them an interesting radio show guest. There are no recurrent payments, only a one-time $5 listing fee. Your listing will stay up until you decide to cancel. Previous guests of The Douglas Coleman Show are welcome to submit their guest listing free of charge. Go to radiohostsandguests.com. That's radiohostsandguests.com.
hurt from this broken heart. Oh, oh, yeah, the heavy came down hard, but the light's not far. I cut my hands on the edge of the world, holding on with all my might. Crawled through the depths to the diamonds and pearls. I made it to the other side, and I saw you. I saw you. Waiting for me on the silver horizon. I saw you. I saw you. Waiting for me on the silver horizon.
My love ain't a prize. My love ain't a prize. Can't buy this woman. My love ain't a prize. And I reckon I know, 'cause mama taught me so. You cannot buy it. My love ain't a prize. I'll be an open book if you treat me right. But my love ain't a prize. No, you sure can't buy it. Ooh, give me something I need to keep my soul alive. 'Cause what I want is in your heart, living in your arms and eyes. But you can't buy this southern girl. Can't buy this southern girl. You can't buy this southern girl's heart. My love ain't a prize. My love ain't a prize. You can't buy this southern girl's heart. My love ain't a prize. Whoa, no. My love ain't a prize. Whoa, no. If you're looking for a friend, you know that I won't hide. I'll give you hope, trust and sacrifice. And I reckon you'll know as the time goes by that I'll buy it, Lord. Your love ain't a prize. I'll be an open book and I'll treat you right. 'Cause what I want is to be yours and for you to be mine. But you can't buy this southern girl. You can't buy this southern girl. You can't buy this southern girl's heart. My love ain't a prize. My love ain't a prize. You can't buy this southern girl's heart. Yeah. My love ain't a prize. Oh, no. You can't buy my heart. You can't buy my heart. My love ain't a prize. Oh, no. But if you dig real deep, you won't believe the treasure you will find. The treasure you will find. Yeah. Can't buy this southern girl. You can't buy this southern girl. You can't buy this southern girl's heart. My love ain't a prize. My love ain't a prize. You can't buy this southern girl's heart. Oh, you can't buy this southern girl. You can't buy this southern girl. Can't buy this southern girl's heart. No, love ain't a prize. My love ain't a prize. And you can't buy this southern girl's heart. Hey. So don't you get to thinking you can buy my southern heart. Oh, oh.
They say that the blink of an eye in heaven is 1,000 years on earth. It feels like 1,000 years since you left this place, and I'd do anything just to see your face again. I know I never told you enough how much you meant to me. If I could do it all over again, you'd hear it every day. But there's no going back. Those mistakes are in the past. How many times could I have said that you're my best friend? How many days could I have spent getting you to comprehend? This life is going to end, and I'd be without you, my friend. This isn't fair. You saw how many times I cried in the years since you died, then maybe you would spend more time trying to save your life. But there's no going back. Those mistakes are in the past. How many times could I have said that you're my best friend? How many days could I have spent getting you to comprehend that this life is gonna end, and I'd be without you, my friend. This isn't fair. Times could I have said that you're my best friend? How many days could I have spent getting you to comprehend that this life is going to end, and I'd be without you, my friend. This isn't fair.
Folks we both are. Some hold on to dreams, some hold on to the fear they're just growing old. Louise turns to Johnny, puts her hand into his with a smile only he knows. Johnny says, Louise, well, I don't know how far we've come down this road. This town don't hold the same fascination. I don't know which way we should go. He looks across to the sun sinking down in the shimmering gold. I don't know what they call a place you can't return from, Lord. I don't wanna know. I don't know where to live. Tired and alone and a long way from home, Johnny and sweet Louise pulled their hopes out of the ocean, hand in hand in the sweet summer breeze. That's a long way to river. That's a long way home.
Well, that's about all the time we've got for the show today. Happy New Year to everybody. I want to thank all of my musical guests, Bogdan Zamfir, George Henderickson, Cathy Varna, Christine McHoes, Martell Lacey, The Mistics, Airport Impressions, Joe Gande, Trey Pearson, Donica Knight, Phillip, Broussard, and Wily Bo Walker. This is Douglas Coleman wishing everyone a happy 2018, and hopefully you have a good and prosperous new year.
To the mile, you've got to run, not walk. To give us a